older Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Permadeath 76. We are here with Akira and the ash heap in the small town of Welch. Still following the original path the Overseer walked. Our next location is Mount Blair, just up over that hill and beyond, kind of in the direction in which we saw that Scorched Beast in the last episode. And if we can accomplish that, then there are other locations throughout the ash heap that we are still pulled towards. And so with that, let us get underway as we dive on in. Right, so the first location that we're going to be wanting to head in is just towards the actual station here. We didn't manage to have a proper look at Welch in the last episode, but there isn't too much here from what we can see. It looks like the town has really, well and truly been torn apart by the landscape around here, and probably by what was done to the landscape. Let's grab those. And as we get a little bit closer, we're going to start a sneak in. As we know, a whole heap of mole people reside here. It makes me think, I wonder what happened to all of those miners. Could they be our mole people? And then the next question will be, why? How did that happen? Maybe time will tell. For now, let's make our way through the ruined remains of some of the protectrons, and looks like you were maybe trying to get out of town, or a little hard to tell. Let's get a little closer. Oh, we got a few here, huh? That does work for us, and we're very close to leveling up. There we go. Level up in question. Excellent. Level 38, and we've unlocked another reward. That reward, in actual fact, is another companion. So, we might have a new friend waiting for us back at our home. But we'll look at that in a little while. Right now, we need to focus on these mole people who are pretty sure they know where we are right now. Whole big gang of them again. Okay. Just saw something flaming over there. Got me nervous all of a sudden. Okay, here we go. Still just cautioned right now. I mean, they are kinda aware that there's shots coming from here, but can't quite see Akira at the same time, can they? No. We do have an interesting thing kind of going on with our sight. It's weirdly kind of like popping strange when we pull back from using this. See that? Usually, yeah. I'm just going to put the bow away for a second and see if we can kind of reset that. Nope. Okay. That's weird. That is unusual. Hopefully that's not going to cause us big time troubles. There we are. Yeah. Bizarre. Oh my god. Let's back the hell up, because I think one of them has a rocket launcher. Speaking of rocket launchers, I have been advised that I might want to... aluminium vein. That I might want to have a look into a certain perk. Fireproof, I think it is. And yeah, we'll probably have a look at that when we get a chance. We do have our level up. So yeah, thank you very much. I really do need to have a look into what we're getting from that suit scrap. Because, I mean, we're taking it almost every time. I feel like it's still worthwhile us doing that. We'll still take those shotguns. Oh, we've got a plan here. We've also got, Mole Miner Gauntlet. Okay. We can take everything from that meat pile, and there was something we could mine here too. Rich black titanium mine vein. Hell yes. Okay, go ahead and take those. We're good. We're good. I really want to find who was blasting us. Okay, you're in here somewhere, huh? In the post office. No short range. Are they playing the banjo? Supervisor, huh? Were you the one that was blasting us? Maybe. Yep, I think you were. We probably don't need to take the missile launcher, but we'll take that. Thank you. Just make sure that you're not going to be blasting any more. And seeing as we're up here, we'll have a look at some of these homes, and we've got a terminal here that we can check out too. Lots of whiskey. Just kind of passed away here looking out the windows. Watching the world outside. Is that something that we can take? That looks like a magazine. But yeah, seemingly can't touch it. Alright, Laura. Oh, always seek the truth. JHP. What have we got here?
Laura's been gone on a supply run for over 5 days. It's never happened before. I've tried to work up the courage to make my way down the stairs, but what good would it do? Where would I even go? I'm thankful for the whiskey I had stashed away, but there's no food up here. Please be safe, Laura.
Day 12.
I'm starting to see things. People. I watched over a wedding ceremony play right outside here in the study. I keep experiencing visitors walking up the stairs. Mike, Glenn, Scoot.
Ah, Scoot.
Jerry, Cal, Andrew, Sean, Artie.
Oh my god, this is our guy. This is, so not Scoot, not Calvin, the other guy. Right, I will do his voice differently. I just realized who it is. Yeah, holy crap. Wow, he passed away a while ago then.
Ran out of whiskey. Shared the last glass with sheep squatch. Had to bury the hatchet. I always knew it wasn't personal. I just got too close. I hear Laura humming downstairs. That means she's cooking. Smells delicious.
16.
I had another visitor. Felt so real. His face was wrapped in bandages, but I knew that voice. Didn't think I'd see him again so soon. Figured he'd already left town. He'd brought another bottle down from downstairs. Very thoughtful. No food, though. He told me Laura isn't down there. I told him I know. Saw Grandma later that night, too.
Day 19.
Clear thoughts, if only for a moment. I never could tell them it was real. I didn't want them to end up like me, or worse. What's the point in finding out the truth? Why did it get me? What did it prove? Why couldn't I just leave well enough alone? If I could still walk, if I never saw a damn thing, I'd still be out there with Laura. We'd be surviving together. Laura, I'm sorry, please. Make it home safe. Why do I feel so cold now?
Oh, man. 21.
Seeing more and more visitors. Feeling weaker and weaker, too. I should just crack open that last bottle and call it a night. I love you, Laura.
That's real sad. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Sheep Squatch Hunter. Roger? Was it? Oh, man, I'm sorry I can't remember your name. It was only just yesterday that I did that stuff as well. Perhaps it will come back to me. And yeah, certainly no Laura downstairs. He had a lot of visitors. We got a pumpkin pie. Go ahead and eat that. Take the rest of your stuff for now. Thank you, friend. Okay. Well, it does make me want to check out the rest of the houses around here, you know? We would, potentially miss a key character like this. A lead in the Sheep Squatch investigation. Here we go. Got him. And we still have that snapping. Unfortunate. I might have to do a reset to get that to go back to normal. Hey, friend. I mean, I'm guessing, obviously after all these folks died is when the mole people made these pathways between the buildings. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just stay topped off. Nice and topped off. We got one just outside by the sounds of things. Keep that for later. And we'll drink that now. Feel like we need it. Oh, we'll take the kickball for the rubber. Alright. Let's keep on moving through these houses. These are not accessible. Okay, so we'll wind our way back. We know that we've taken out the, our missile man. Ooh, sure. For the switchblade. Alright. Oh, there's more stuff there. We'll go ahead and quickly scrap what we've got so far. Alright. Staying on top of all of it. And we continue on. Train station's just up there. Elkhorn Street. And so, yeah, this was the post office here. We'll take the cigarettes. I think we've got another mining token machine. Now, I think we can get those tokens from specific events. Pick those up, thank you. Lots of old machine remains. There was a big throwdown in Welch. Yep. Look what you wrought, Hornwright. Lots of ash roses. And that's one of our arrows. Ooh. Let's actually make our way up there, and then we'll head up towards the station. Yeah. Let's make sure you don't have anything super great. Thank you. Up there. Okay, we got a shotgun. Few weapons up here. Don't know if I want to break down any more right this second. We'll try not get as encumbered today. But still, they're so damn useful. Because from the weapons we can get screws and all kinds of stuff. Alright. Let's go up those stairs. That seems like the natural progression here. Thank you. We're not lacking for food, that's for sure. I wonder if the banjo we heard was from the other survivors that are up there, but that's quite a way for the sound to travel. I don't know. Okay. Legendary exchange. We don't have any more to exchange right now. And I'll certainly be having a look in here. I just want to kind of check around the outside first, see what we got going on. It's the effect of one of our drinks just running out. Fine by me. Okay. Well, hey there. I'm gonna see if there's anything that we want from this vendor bot, and then we'll get moving on. There's definitely some things that I want, but at the same time, I know that we are still unlocking a lot of plans, so yeah, maybe we just chill on that. Just for the time being. Because we might end up getting those plans just from, our day-to-day activities. And so from this position here, we want to start winding our way back up towards Mount Blair. We are going to go past this location along the way though. And we don't see anything flying about right now. That's not to say there won't be anything flying about. Yeah, we're going to follow this path up here. Seems like it was built by the miners a way back. Actually, this has probably been built by the mole miners. Yep. Just keep on hop, skip, and jumping our way on up. We'll see what else we got up here. It's nice and quiet. We got a cat, Murgle. Hey, Murgle. Well, hi there. Just chilling out by yourself, huh? Well, yeah, you're cute. Do you have a friend? Doesn't look like you do. Well, we're just going to take a few of the things here, and we'll crack open that. We'll leave Jangles for you, though. Not gonna steal them from you. We'll take that bag of cement. You're adorable. Let's see what we got. Okay. Well, we'll take the lot there. I kind of feel like I want to leave something for you. I know it's not going to make any difference, but we will. What do we got? What can we leave you food-wise? Some mole rat chunks. That sounds nice. Oh, and we got that level up as well. That actually reminds us, which is good. And we should. There we go. Mole rat chunks. That's for you, Merkel. You enjoy that, and we are going to do this level up. Yeah. So under perception, we got fire in the hole, in endurance, radical, in intelligence, master hacker. Oh, and I was going to check agility, but we've got agility maxed out. 15 is totally the max stat we can have. Aha. Well, under luck, we do have ricochet. Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Honestly, that's not bad. Okay, but looking in agility, nothing new there either. Okay. Now, I wouldn't mind getting Mr. Sandman, but I do want to try and see if we can find this fireproof perk. Ah, here we go. Under endurance, take 15% less damage from explosions and flame attacks. That could be quite good, because missile fire, mini nukes, big things that can do a lot of damage to us very quickly, that is what can kill us quite quickly in a permadeath playthrough. In saying that, I definitely want to get that, but at the same time, no, you know what? Endurance. We're going to go ahead and start trying to max this thing out. Taking 45% less damage from explosions, that is nice. That is very nice. We're definitely going to pick that up, and we're going to go ahead and drop that on in there. With that, let's get a move on. What were you doing anyway? Merkel? Oh, you've got... Cute. Right, so, moving on from here, we've got some rad stag meat just chilling out on the grill. And, well, that's towards Mount Blair. Looks like we've got a little bit of mining that we can do along the way. Yeah. Still burning, huh? Centralia. That's what I was trying to think of in the last episode. Asher, thank you very much for the heads up on that one. Australia was in my mind for some reason, and it's because of the Alia at the end of it. But yeah, Centralia is where that disaster was. And yeah, just over the hill here, we got a hell of a structure. And it kind of looks like this might wrap around towards it. So we'll just follow this odd path for now and see if it does. Otherwise, it might just lead us up. Mount Blair. Wow! Massive lag there. Oh boy. Don't like them. Let's go ahead and just take out that. Cave crickets. Fun. Actually, you know what? Not fun. You guys do a lot of damage. That's not cool. And we are not doing that much damage to you. So I tell you what, we're going to get some more distance here. We're going to go ahead, hit up that. Cave crickets. All right. Backing up here a little bit. Where'd y'all go? Oh, you lost me, did you? Oh, you kind of didn't. Okay, back on up. Let's reload. That stealth field's nice for a moment. Cave crickets. God damn. Alright, the drum magazine on this definitely helps. Well, a lot of waste acid. Okay. Well, that's cool. Go ahead and pick them up for now. And I'd like to try and see if we can shoot you from a distance. We can. Good. Wow, 3.13 times damage. Mr. Sandman is working for our bow because it's considered to be silent. So we're doing extra damage, extra sneak attack damage at night. Because it is night right now, right? Let's just go to data. 1 a.m. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have just some soup for now, which is going to heal us a little bit more. And you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and just maybe eat. What else food-wise do we have right now? Not much. A lot of the stuff is at home. We just got a lot of teas mostly. Okay, well we get a little bit of healing from you. Sure, we'll just go ahead and eat some of the bloody carrot soup we've got. Got a lot of it. Getting as much in rads from that, though. Yeah. They're a little tanky. Dangerous foes. And they definitely got the jump on us as well. I was not expecting them in the slightest. Okay, it is kind of winding up this way, which is where we want to go. I mean, do we want to explore this area now? Or is it likely that another quest will bring us back here? It's a pretty central structure. I gotta think maybe, but we can have a look at it still. Yeah. Semi-clear it out. See what we think. Blasting cap box. Okay. Oh, that's gonna take us up. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I thought I saw movement. I'm a little nervous now. No? Okay. No movement. Up here we go then. There we are. I guess we're just gonna go around. Yep. Alright, we've got a terminal we can check out up there. And whatever is going on at this big facility. Abandoned mine shaft Elaine. So I don't think that's... Yeah, this isn't actually... Wow. Another little bit of a hitch there. Yeah. That's the larger facility. Let's just check what's going on. Claim tokens. Okay, right. Yeah, right, so I believe there are meant to be events here where we can potentially enter some of these abandoned sites. But for now, let's just wind our way through here, collecting a few resources as we do. We good? Yeah, we're good. Minus lamp. Alright. Take it for the oil. Some extra screws. Always nice. And we'll check you. Nothing. Alright. Yeah, let's keep moving there. Not seeing a scorched beast today, which is better. Let's drink that quantum. Bottle cap sunglasses. Mount Blair train yard. Okay. Sure is, huh? Nothing in the cooler. Seeing if anything useful has been left behind by the miners. A faded visor. Stuffed grizzly. Okay. We haven't checked out here. A little bit of a break room. Some more aluminum, always welcome. And just empty. Alright. Okie doke. Grab that. And... Oh. Didn't need the paper anyway, it's fine. Carry on through the train yard here. Oh, hot damn. Hi. More parts, huh? Do I want them? Do I need them? Well, I suppose we could take them for scrapping purposes. Yep, over encumbered. Not surprised there, but it's... Oh, this is a train yard, not a train station. So we're unlikely to be able to drop our scrap off, which is what I want to do. Yeah. The other thing that we can do is just, if we pilot it for a second, it kind of gets put back. Another thing, we can just chuck down our tent. And I think we're probably going to do that. I'm just going to have to find a spot to do it that's a little bit further away. So, allow me a moment here. Alright, and we are good to go again. So what I want to try and do here is just get close enough, I think, that we unlock what this area is. Oh, I think we have. Mount Blair Train Yard. Yeah. Maybe it isn't that significant. Looks like we've got a few mole men roaming around on top. So we'll get a little closer, see what's going on. See if we can take a few of them out, which we are going to be able to do a little bit easier from close. Alright. Radioactive one here. Okay. Yeah, that extra sneak damage is definitely nice. Ooh, thank you. Wonderful. And we'll take that glowing blood. Take your meat as well, why not? We'll head along the walkway. See if we can find anything useful in these. Stash away handmade glue. Definitely useful. Thank you. The good stuff, huh? Yeah, there's a whole heap of it here. Cool. We'll make do, thank you. Oh, and we got a glowing one in there. Actually, we've got quite a few mole men on the outskirts. Maybe we want to have a look at them first, just in some of those sheds. Yeah. Let's head down towards them. Drop down here? Ideally not, because it's kind of on fire. Yeah. I feel like that's a safer option. Alright, buddy. We're coming for you. Just hang on. We navigate around the hot bits. What have we got going on here? A glowing mole rat. Another one as well. Got you. There we are. Take that. And we'll try and grab you. See if we have any luck. Not today. Not today. Miner's key. Okay, well, that was worth it. Open the miner's locker in Blackwater Mine. In Blackwater Mine, huh? Where, oh where is that? It ain't around here. Blackwater. I'll be honest, I kind of scoured the map for this here and I do not see it. Yeah, weird. Well, okay. I will definitely try and keep that in mind. Yeah. It's probably... Right, it'll be one of the abandoned locations, more than likely. If I had to take a wild guess. Hey, friend. Check out the shed here. The glowing one that was in there. It's getting a little bit brighter, so we might not have our extra sneak attack. Still do for now. Nice, okay, and the bow's kind of back to normal, which is good as well. Take that. Not going to worry about the missiles. Yeah, we do need to be a little bit more selective with what we end up taking. And I feel like, yeah, we're very close to having more than enough in the way of shotgun shells. Like, we've got a ridiculous amount. What are we at now? 700 that we're carrying on us. It's quite a few. We really don't use the shotgun that much, unless we get into a position where we have a lot of enemies coming at us very, very close. That's when it's like the, oh yeah, okay, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Nothing else cool here, by the looks of things. Blasting caps, yeah, we'll still make use of that. And we'll drop on down. Okay, Hornwright Industrial. Get close enough to have a look inside. Hey there, buddy. We'll just go for that headshot if we can. There we are. Ah, there we go. Back to just the 2.5 damage. I mean, we still got enough. Let's check you. Raider Power Torso. Tempting, but we're not going to take it. Reason being, we actually do have a limited amount of scrap space, and yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to do some extra scrapping back at home because there are some things in our scrap supplies that haven't actually been scrapped properly yet. So they're taking up too much space. So yeah. Power armor takes up quite a lot. Event battle bot started. Okay.
Unauthorized presence detected near Mount Blair train yard. Rioting will not be
Security
tolerated.
robots.
Mining company protection protocols have been engaged. Security units on site. All unauthorized personnel are advised to immediately leave the area or else risk dire consequences.
Engage the security
This will be your
robot.
only warning.
I mean, that's kind of terrifying. I don't know how big or bad this thing is. Okay, you must be above us. And it looks like the event is kind of close, but kind of not. It is out front here. Engage the security robot. I mean, sure, we can do that, can't we? Take down the supervisor. Okay. Yeah, we'll take your breather. What was that? Decanter. Okay, I see. We know. What do you know? What do you know? That's my question. Old possum. Nice. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like the event is timed, so we'll just chill and do our thing for now. Yeah, the arrows bounce off you. That's interesting. And there's still one in you as well. Very strange. Take that. Okay, and ooh, we got a bobby pin around here? Yep. What do we got over here? Supervisor's terminal. Right, process payroll. No record. Enroll new employees. Supervisor Hogstad. Update benefits. Sure. Employee records. Don't really need to have a look into that right now. I'm more concerned about, well, the breathing that we're hearing, and, which is from up top, and of course this bot. So let's head on over towards that staircase. Muffled mumbling, I'm with you, buddy. Oh, been cautioned. That's a different one, right? Over here? Yeah, it is. We'll check it out. Take your lighter. Probably worth us opening that, so we will in a moment. Ah, damn it. Okay, we need to stay in the region. Okay, let's not go too far then. I think we can still unlock this. Take the terps, and that's that. Yeah, we do not want to leave the area. Oh, hey, you're alive. For now. Up here? Okay, yeah, we're still going to struggle to get up there, I think. I feel like that would be a good spot to attack the bot from up on high. I don't know what kind of bot we're looking at. Oh, no. Do not leave the area. Yeah, if we go too far that way, we leave. We do not want to. Okay. We'll see what we can see from over here. I also kind of want to try and see if we can see old mate over there. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Oh, we got a weird bow thing happening. Put that away for a second. Put it back out. Okay. Covert manual. We're going to go ahead and take that, thanks. Alright. So, oh, holy crap. Yep, Hornwright security bot. It is 100% a sentry bot. So, I'm going to go ahead and take some psycho. And I'm going to see if I can hit this thing from a distance. Okay, we can. Been cautioned by it. And reminder, it will start to shoot in our general direction. Even if it is just guessing where we are. Oh, it's steaming. We might be doing, like, next to nothing. But we are still doing sneak attack damage. Oh no, we're doing good. Okay, come on. Come on, Akira. Damn. Oh, it's venting out. Man, none of these shots are landing, huh? It might be outside of our range. Or maybe I'm just not shooting high enough. That was it. Just gotta shoot a lot higher. Oh god. Okay, that doesn't go that far. Ha 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 ha. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Good sneak attacks. I mean, this is kind of working, huh? Alright. Uh-huh. Follow the robot to its bunker. Retrieve bunker key. Okay. Let's stay on top of there if we can. Just so we have some kind of... Oh, it's back up again. Retrieve bunker key card. How do I retrieve those? And are you still active? You certainly are. Oh, but you're nearly dead, huh? Oh, did we kill it? We killed it. Let's stay away from it. It's freaking dead. Oh my god. Oh, that's why we do not approach robots. Okay. Are those cars gonna blow up now? Yeah, we want to wait until that fire dies right down. I'm not taking a chance with that. Retrieve bunker keycard, alpha and beta. Alright. Can we make this drop easier on ourselves? Maybe. Maybe. Let's just try and do a little bit of... Oh boy, that's not that bad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, it's just freaking gone? No remains. Seriously? Okay, we've got a Mr. Gutsy up there. So it came over here. Oh, one of them must be on the Gutsy. Got you. And then the other one must be over there. Okay, okay. We got this. It's just a little bit of an event. I will take that, thank you. I'll take all of that from you. That's the alpha card. The beta card. Surely it's just on another Gutsy and not on something really terrible, right? Oh, yeah, no, it is. It's another Gutsy. Okay. There we are. You're not going to blow up, are you? Let's make it fast just in case. Okay, it's disappeared as well. Okay. This is going to be fine. Keypad. Activate it. Recognized. Activate the other one. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, you have to do it really fast, I think. Is that it? Is that it? Activate master shutdown. Gladly. How the hell do I get in here? Oh, through these front doors, of course. Hell yes. Power armor. It's okay. But hey, we completed an event. That's the main thing. Sometimes we're going to get good stuff, other times not so much. Oh, that's cool though. Hey, another treasure map. We will make use of that. And we do still get some other rewards from that, so that's cool. We got an officer's sword. We will make use of that, thank you. And we'll even take the Blamco. Oh man, lots of adhesive. That's the true reward. Okay. Some grenades. Nice. And we took down a freaking sentry bot. So that makes me feel a little bit more confident in general. But you know, that's nice too. Okay, so I feel like we've done the event here. On towards Mount Blair. Look at that big old thing. And we'll kind of be heading off in this direction. We don't have to sneak everywhere. but it does help. And we're still doing okay for hunger and thirst. Don't need to worry about that right now. Could use a little top off on the health, but we'll leave it be for now. Up we go. A little bit of a settlement here, and actually, right on the very end of the massive excavator. Hot damn. Scorched Believer. Okay. That's another officer. That's another part of the code. Claim the workshop. So it's probably still worth us claiming the workshop even if we don't get anything out of this, just because it's going to give us plans. Hey buddy, I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Thank you. There we are. Okay. I'll take that from you. Okay, Silo Alpha. Scorched officers. Wow. Just wow. Oh, hi. Bow's being weird. Bow's definitely being weird. We need to put it away again for a second. We're good. Here we are. There we go. Okay. So, where is the workshop then? I'll put you out then. There we go. A mercy. And we'll take those shells. Okay, let's just have a quick look at our little map here. Shaft 6, that's a lane. Ah, right, clear enemies over here. Right, we're definitely going to do that, but we'll clear enemies from here first of all. Gotcha. Been cautioned though. Find the next journal. We'll head over there in just a moment. We'll just... oh. Weird actions happening again. There we are. That's better. Unlock that in a moment. Just deal with you first. There we are. I think we've got to be really careful near these vents because they almost always seem to be incredibly radioactive. No good for no one. Miner uniform. More miner gauntlets. More mining uniforms. Some scrap, sure. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna very quickly just go and, well, let's unlock this first. I'm gonna deal some scrap around the corner, and then we'll go see if we can find this stash point. Okay. Alright, that's that. So we'll start heading on over toward this site here. Okay, I think that's the workshop down there. I kind of want to get up there to see if we can get to the end. The end of that. Oh, it's a little bit further along this way, huh? Let's keep an eye out around the area here. Oh, observant radstag. Hang on. I think I've been told to follow the white ones before. What are you doing there, huh? Well, we can see a mole man in the distance. Observant radstag. Well, they're firing at it, aren't they? I'm just gonna follow it a little bit further. Quite the fight going on there, huh? There's some weird stuff going on with the stag. Yeah, I mean, it's not seen as an enemy to us, huh? What is it? What you looking at, friend? Got a structure down here. Kind of feel like Kira's maybe just hallucinating here. Just a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Thanks, buddy. appreciate you. Let's head inside here. Oh, we got ghouls. They're multiplying. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Just having a chill time, huh? Don't worry, we're not going to take you out. Unless you want a good time. That's just terrifying. It was just kind of creeping along the floor. Where's your other friend? There you are. Oh, a few of you back there. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Take those caps. Caps and arrows. Gold too. Alright. What are you... Oh, okay. And there it is. Journal 6. And warehouse basement keycard. That's for that, I guess. Let's play it.
Overseer's personal journal. I found him.
Oh.
Evan. He's down there.
Oh, down there?
Just like I thought he'd be.
Oh, man.
But I didn't think he'd be one of those things, the green lesions on his face that... Oh, God. I did this to him. It's all my fault. They told me I could have Vault 76, but not if I was married. They would have had to give Evan a spousal exemption and give him space in the vault. But there was someone more qualified. A civil engineer, someone with the skills to help rebuild. He was a distant cousin of a Vault Tech executive and almost made the cut. 76 was for the best and brightest, and Evan didn't qualify. Deep down, I knew they were right.
Ouch.
So I broke off the engagement. I sacrificed him for the vault, for Appalachia.
Oh, boy.
I know what I have to do, but I just can't. I love him. I already killed him once. I can't do it again. Please. I gave 76 everything. You were all so brilliant. The first few years were hard, but we learned to trust each other. You learned to trust me. I was young. So young. Younger than most of you. But you accepted me as your overseer. So I need you to do this for me. Let Evan rest. He didn't deserve any of this.
All right,
The
Evan.
Scorched, eliminating this plague, it's not just about survival now.
Okay.
It's personal. We have to secure the nukes. Wipe this disease off the map.
Now we understand those motivations. And I guess that's a question to ask, right? Why is Akira still doing this after we know that the Overseer is alive? We met someone that claimed to be the Overseer for sure. But the Overseer that we originally heard the messages from, her goal was to find the codes to those nuclear silos. Understanding who that person is, I think is important. Because we might have to stop them, Akira. For all we know. For now, we have to take care of Evan. That'll do it. Alright. Bow away. There we go. And we can move fast. That won't make a difference. There he is through there. Just a scorched wanderer. Well, you haven't wandered far. We'll make it fast. Make it clean. Done. There you go, Evan. Thanks for the treasure. Got some more out of that. Damn, a decent amount of adhesive. Say yes to all of that. Okay, we can punch bugs to death now. It's good to know. Good to know. Damn. Well, that's that. We've got to continue back on upstairs. There is, well, a workshop we've still got to claim, and I would very much like to try and get on top of this thing before the end of today's episode. But as you can see, we've kind of cleared out everything around here in terms of quests. We do still have something pulling us over towards Camden Park. Whether or not we'll do that now, yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm also tempted to go to the relay tower because we do have quite a few of those resource caches that we can call down. But ultimately, we are eventually going to want to try and make our way over towards the mining headquarters here, and maybe even to these points. Yeah, after we take that out, after we've done all of that, I think we're probably going to be heading all the way back up towards Grafton. Yeah. And also just trying to see if we can stop off and do any of these things along the way. Like the curio, we can probably do that. I don't see that being a problem. This will probably leave until we want to kind of head off in that direction. In Bastion Park, we are going to leave well enough alone for the time being. Okay. So, nope, put that away again. We're going to be heading right over towards here. And we'll see if we got anything in these structures. We've got ghouls, that much is clear. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, they're on the move, we can hear them flapping. And we're gonna get a gapping. Hey there, buddy. Oh, that's a diseased one too. Don't want to play around with you. Alright. You got any? Oh, you do. Good. We'll take those, thank you. And we'll head up top, just see if they have anything stashed away that's worthwhile. Medics. Good stuff. Yeah, maybe. Just a drinking glass? Okay. Looks like you shot up that trailer. And over here, some ammunition. Those are proper footsteps. Or it could still be a ghoul. Ah, no, it is a ghoul. Okay. Well, now we know. Now we know. Let's track you down then. There you are. There you were. A lasting embrace. Okay. Loose screws. Alright, so yeah, this is the region that we're trying to clear out here. And let's just have a look at the map real quick. Oh, it won't tell us what is there until we actually secure the workshop. Sure. Hot damn, look at that thing. Huh. We discovered Mount Blair. We sure have, huh? Okay. Ghoul off in the distance. And that's a miss, unfortunately. There we go. Nice, Akira. So I think it is actually marking the ones that we need to take out. So we'll head over in that general direction. As I think workshop might even be over there. Oh, hi. Gotcha. Why, that went right through you. That was just a miss. And as was that. We're fine, we're fine. Who we got here? A miner. Can't tell if you're a ghoul or just, rotting. You might just be rotting. Ooh, a stealth boy. Okay. Got a few of them at home. We've got a few of them with us as well. Gun emplacement here, nice. But we've got a ghoul around here somewhere. One here. Come on. Okay. There we go. Wasn't sure what was going on with you then. Standing by your lonesome. Where are the rest then? Probably closer towards the workshop itself, which is, yeah, looking like it's this structure. Hot damn. Okay, we got some mole men up there. Yep, a fair few. Okay, well, let's start getting closer. The bow kind of does best at medium range. Oh, that's the workshop sound. I was like, oh, what is that? It's coming from up there, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Massive thing. Hey, hey, hey. Unfortunately, not enough to kill you, huh? That'll do it, though. You didn't even hear him drop. There we go. Just cleared a lot of them. We still have one over that side there, I think. Hey, buddy. Gotcha. And supposedly... Ah, there we go. A ghoul for us to take out. Ah, bugger you. Come on, just pop around that corner, please. Or, yeah, that way. There we are. Nice. Kill a feral ghoul. And that gave us a level? Yeah, I think so. Or we're very, very close. It was a rank up. Got some perk cards out of that, which we are going to be claiming. And if we can get a level, we'll be sure to actually level up before the end of today. Higher we go. There's so many places that there could be enemies here. This is, quite the place. I mean, great position for a bloody workshop. There we go. Level up. Alright. Hey. Got him. Thanks. We're really shooting through those ranks at the moment. Terminal 6. Ah, this is the Rockhound. The big one. Reactor technology, technical bulletins, etc. Okay. I think this is kind of on the edge of the zone. There is something out there. Hi. There's you as well. Okay. Scrap some stuff there. Okay. Through here, maybe? Well, definitely not in here, but... Oh, weird bow. Yep. Activate it. Not today. Not today. Yeah, kind of on the other side of this. By the sounds of things, so we'll pop back outside. It's definitely not an easy site for us to clear. We can certainly try, can't we? Whoops. Yeah, go check that out, guys. Go check it out. That works. Okay. Up further we go. Oh, there's a ghoul. Oh, there's a few ghouls all the way down there. Don't know if they're included in this. We'll take them out all the same. If we can. Oh. You're gonna roam over here? Certainly gonna try to. Well, that's awkward. Whoa, whoa, easy, easy, easy. Yeah, pop along this way. Oh, whoops, my bad. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Made that a lot easier for me. I mean, it wasn't a big fall, but it's still a fall, and I should be cautious. Okay, we can actually see all of the different enemies that we need to take out now. There's one up here. Getting a little bit closer to. Uh-huh. I have to just do a 2-shot here. There we go. I love this structure. So damn cool. I really did not need those missiles, but hey, here we are. Big old Rockhound. We'll eat the dog food, sure. Look at this thing. Immense. Got an elevator. I don't know if we actually want to use that elevator right now. I kind of just want to... Hello? I want to get around to the other side. Is that going to be possible? Yeah, we'll take those as well. Maybe. Let's just take the elevator for now, see where that takes us. 3rd level? Oh, that was a pretty fast move. Alright, and we've got control again. Did that take us? Oh, it took us right to the top of this thing. Holy crap. We are high. Is this the highest point on the map? Oh, nearly. I think that might be a little bit higher. Oh boy. Yep, we are very, very high up. We're not going to be able to see them from there. So, maybe let's go not to this level. Yeah. So high up. Ridiculous. Okay, yep. Let's jump back in, and let's go to level 2 instead. That might be the level that we were already on. I think that's the case. Let's see. No, this is a different one. Okay. Alright. Still very high up, huh? Yep. Very high. What can we do with this level? Not much, really. Okay, that sounds like we're getting thirsty. Yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree with all of this. We're gonna go ahead and go down to level 1, huh? Yeah. That'll be the way to do it. And we're kind of back around the back again. So, I suppose for us to kind of get onto that front rung, we're gonna have to go around. At least it seems that way. That's where all the enemies are. Ah, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay. We'll start a sneaking. And that's the workshop. Okay. Yeah. I'm really intrigued to see what we can do here. There we go. Oh. Hey, come back. Oh. Lagging for a moment there. We're fine. Alright. I think that's all of them. We cleared all of these foes out. Take that buff out. Oh, I knew I could hear it again. Now, is that the same one from before? Is that a new one? I'm intrigued. Can I see one wandering around? Don't think so. It must be the same one. Well, I'm sure that sound would go away. Who knows? Who knows? For now, we are going to claim this workshop. Yes. There we go. And we will get some rewards for doing that. Some plans. We'll be able to see exactly what this workshop can do. And there we go. We have claimed the workshop. Quest complete. Okay, learn how to activate the giant excavator. So that is something that we can do. Oh, okay. Whole heap of scrap, a stone fountain. How very proper. Okay, so it looks like we can go down that way. And you know what? I feel like it's probably worth us doing that. Oh, we're over encumbered. How about that? How about that? Well, we can't have that, so let's go ahead and just take some buff out. That'll help, and we'll do some It's because we're thirsty. That was why. I see. So we want to hop down there, don't we? Kinda, just a little bit. Okay, that's totally doable. Let's just jump there first of all. And then jump like that, down. And then we just want to take a little jump down onto that. And then just a little jump down over here. Yay? Nay? I think so. Let's not fall down the whole way though. There we go. Hey! Sorry for making everyone nervous. Actually, you know what? That wasn't quite the spot, so I'll see if I can get it. Right, okay, we got to defend the place. I still haven't found exactly where it is in here. But, yeah, looks like we might have to defend it before any of that happens. They're gonna come here to try and attack this, so really we can kind of position ourselves anywhere. Okay, so see what we can do. So I just hit repair all structures on this, which I think might have repaired all the guns that are around the thing. It used a bit of resources to be able to do that. We've got 24 seconds left, and if we have a look here, we can see food, water, and ore. Okay, very interesting. Well, 13 seconds left. We wait. Super mutant waves. Okay. I don't know where they're going to be showing up from. I really don't. We're going to stay nice and hidden for now. Okay, they are making their way up. And I imagine they're eventually going to get up towards here. So, I mean, if we can see them going up and along those paths, I think we're just going to fight them once they make their way up here. Yeah, there's only one wave of them. Alright. We wait patiently for now. Well, I did say I was going to wait, but I can see one that's just kind of having trouble with the stairs down here. So we might see if we can get a shot off at him. Okay, might be a little bit of trouble doing that. Just because, well, he seems to be having trouble of his own. Alright, that was a hit. Maybe one more. Oh, he's hiding now. Behind cover. And yeah, nearly did. Okay. Apparently a tricky one to hit now. There we go. Oh wow, there's not that many of them, huh? Well, I'll see if I can track down where the others are hiding. Oh, there's one just chilling out right here. Oh wow, yep, headshot's doing work. Okay, and I've been cautioned, so there's got to be another one around here somewhere. The question is where? Over this way, apparently. Just beneath us. Ah, there we go. Whoops. Okay. It's gone inside. Don't mind me, buddy. Oh, come on. Hey, how about you just chill out for a second?
Human.
There's more than one here.
I got a treat for you.
Hey, just chill out.
Smoke. Can't smell anything else.
Come on. Oh my god. I'm glad this guy's blind. There we go. I'll take that frag grenade, thank you. And our other friend is just around the corner here. There we go. Well, defended. Just like that. So, let's see if we can actually find where this thing is. Ah, there we go. And, well, we got some stuff out of that. Not bad. So, having a look at this, right. Reactor technology. Aha, I see. Ignition cores. The blueprints. Okay, so we need to build them. Cores can be purchased from a department, or you construct them using the included blueprints that have been uploaded to your device. I see. Well, Earthmover started. Find or build ignition cores. What do we need to build them? having a look at the Tinkerer's bench here. Quest items, ignition core. Okay, we've got enough to make them. Let's go ahead and make 4. Boom. Done. That's the ignition cores that we need for this thing. So the question is, we install them over here. Just down out front. Okay. So let's go back outside if we can. Right, these things here. So we'll go ahead, drop that on in there, and we'll go to the next lot. Number 2, number 3, and finally, just over here, we have number 4. There we go. Done. That's all the ignition cores in. Now I guess we gotta start this thing up. I imagine the controller is back up here. Yep, activate the Rockhound excavator. Okay, around here we go. And, yep, that's the way. Back into the control room. Let's hit the button. We should see this thing activate. Yep. Defend Mount Blair. Attack is imminent. Okay, so yet again we are preparing our defenses for this. So, I'll see what this is going to look like. But I'm going to try and just get outside somewhere, set up, and we'll take out whoever shows up. Look at this thing. Look at it go. That's great. Well, I don't know where we are going to want to set up. Kind of interested to get a little close. Make sure that we don't fall off at any point. Hell yeah, that's cool. Very nice. Churning away. Alright, 17 seconds. Let's get ready to take them out. Mole Miner Waves. Okay, we've got 3 waves to defend against here. Oh. Okay. And I don't know what they are going to be attacking. Or were they attacking the drill? I mean, I can hear them shooting over here. Maybe they are. Oh, I see them in the distance there. Go ahead and start shooting our shot. Looks like they're fighting ghouls. And dying to ghouls. Nice. Don't mind seeing that at all. Thank you, ghoul. Helping us out. Damn it. Come on. It's tricky to deal with this goddamn railing. Okay, I can see you at least. Let's go for you. Got him. I think that maybe they're just shooting at the rock breaker now. There we are. Come on. Oh my god. This is so frustrating. Goodbye, supervisor. Now on to you. There we go. Got one more hiding somewhere. Quite far away by the looks of things, so I've got to get a little bit of a move on here. Oh, okay, you're up here. What are you doing, buddy? What are you up to? You made it inside here? Kinda seems like it. Okay, inside but down. So you aren't in the control room. Okay, so we've got a guy down here. Sounds like. Drop around that corner. Take him out in just a moment. Oh, you are attacking this, huh? I wonder how much damage it can take. Well, that's unfortunate. That's better. And we're doing more damage now, which is great. First wave down. Got 2 more to go. Oh, okay. Trouble here right away. Got you. That's that. You're making it here a lot faster this time, huh? Here they come. Look at them all, huh? I'm trying to get over this edge. Where are you, troublemaker? There you are. Come on. Another. In danger now, so they are aware of where we are. I'm not sure if you can hit me from back here. Oh, you can. Oh boy. That was maybe not great. That was not a great thing to happen. It's good. Chill out here for now. We need to find our way back up. Someone's lost in the mechanisms down here. Hey there, friend. Don't mind us. Just here to say hello. We got one more somewhere. Ah, there you are. Supervisor. Supervise this. Alright, I just heard an explosion. So, we might be looking at missiles here. But I think they might have just damaged themselves. See if we can find where they're hiding. Okay. Got a rat. Down. Oh, there they are. Can you not do that, please? And we'll try and not hit the reactor ourselves. Feel like that's beneficial. Take out that ghoul while we're here. Why not? Don't like you guys doing that. They still can't quite see us. Wow, that's actually quite damaged. Alright. Okay. It's quite far away. Let's take you down. Come on. Come on, one more. There we go, Akira. There we go. Okay, on to the last one. Come on now. That's enough hiding. And there we go. We defended it successfully. So what does that mean? Collect ore. Can we do it down that end? Rug set. Nice. Let's see. Oh wow, this thing needs to be operational for 20 minutes. I don't know how much in the way of resources we're going to get from this, but I'm going to stay online and I'm going to ride this through to the end. So if we do have any more waves of them show up, I'll be sure to show you and we'll try and montage it a little. Well, I've run to the very end here where... Ah, okay, there we go. We can extract from that point. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to do the full extraction. Just because that is going to take us quite a while. Yeah. And they're already quite damaged. We're no doubt going to have quite a few more raids throughout today. It's definitely the same guy, right? It's not another one wandering around here somewhere? I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, I think we're gonna call the episode there for today. Akira, well done. And you know what? I am gonna stay online for a little while. Collect as much as we can before they start attacking once again. We learned more about the Overseer today, and we understand how things are much more personal for her now when it comes to this battle against the Scorched. Where did that lead her? Well, we know that she does want us to talk to her. We're inoculated now. But I think we still want to understand exactly who it is we are dealing with, Akira. And so we'll follow this trail, follow her path of potential destruction, and see what we find along the way. There's a little bit more for us to do in the ash heap before we move on to Grafton. So stick with us as Akira continues her journey. And hey, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon who continue to make content like this possible.